game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. He's rising! Xabi Alonso clears without hesitation. Well read, and the danger is averted. Lille do have a chance to counter here. He can run onto that. And he's in on... Can he finish? Off the post! Corner given. And we have our very first corner. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving on and making good progress, and he was quick to react.
They don't make them like Diego Maradona anymore, Peter.
Certainly don't, and I imagine the plan for his team will be just give him the ball.
Completely. He's a player who always has been streets ahead. So good that managers were forced to come up with unique systems just to try and deal with him. Not that it's helped them very much.
He has found the way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Costa Curta clears. Rooney. De Ligt can get it clear. Perez. Now it's Perez. Gabriel with the slide tackle there. Maradona. Drogba. Still goalless at the moment. That has been slung wide. And it's Maradona. And this is Drogba.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Lille! And it's Lille who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Maradona. And the finish! And there's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Simplicity itself.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Xabi Alonso. Hazard. Now it's Hazard. Looking to play him in. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Nil! And they've got their lead back. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Lille leading now. And it's Maradona. Hazard. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard gets into a good position. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. Shot a goal! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And yes, it's him again. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails, most definitely.
And the shot! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
So a temporary halt to the action. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back underway.
Lille can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Kimmich. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Hazard in acres of space out wide. And Rooney. Hazard. Now it's McAllister. He's found a way through. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Shevchenko. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And here's Hazard. And he's running through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shooting chance! Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Maradona. And this is Drogba. Perez is flagged offside. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Lille really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a... Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Alexander-Arnold has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is there for... He's having a hit! Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think...
Decent chance! And he's stuck it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been...
Azar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Gabriel. Spread to the right. Rafinha receives it in a good position. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Played into the... He leaps for it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So, third corner of the game.
Hazard. Number 27. Serginho.
Oh, good effort!
On the field.
That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nicely spread. Perez has the space to scheme. The ball is bounced loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Aimed beyond the defence. Raya claims comfortable. Now it's Perez. And it's Kimmich. And here's Drogba. Oh no, this does not look good. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Modric. Rizal. Chance! And that really should have been that.
Rizal clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
And it's Modric. That's a shade optimistic. Rafinha. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Yamal. And this is De Bruyne. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish. Back to within 1. Interesting. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Lille cut their deficit. Goes for a shot!
New York City nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Gabriel. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Modric. Rizal. Now it's Perez. He's picked his way through. Hernandez.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
De Bruyne. Well, they can break here. And Gabriel. And here's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free.
Might want to be careful there.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Maradona.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
De Bruyne. Belanova. Now it's Rafinha. Beckham with the foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Didier Drogba. Number 16, Maradona. Coming on the field, number 7, Cantona. Number 10, Messi.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Lille illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Have your entry tickets at hand as it's
Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
We have a great finisher here in Darwin Núñez. In my view, he's someone who's got it all. I think he's got the full package. We know he's strong aerially. We know he's got the pace.
Oh, he's on his own! He's having a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and...
Tries one from range! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha. Shot could be... And the finish! It's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Lille are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And here's Núñez. Stood up well to him there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Rooney. And it's Albert Ferrer. He is through here. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Great vision. Mbappe. And he whips it in. Van Dijk with the clearance. Oh, important interception. Cafu. Shevchenko.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Shevchenko. Bastoni. Can he get it through? Niakate cuts out the pass. Azar. Now, can they get him away? Xabi Alonso kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Rooney. Albert Ferrer. And that's gone loose. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. And that should get the job done.
Lille really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Albert Ferrer clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Tries to play it through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's picked it up out wide. He's dealt with that really well. Hazard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Xabi Alonso. Now it's Rooney. Always goal side. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Zielinski. Vitinha proves too strong. And here's Messi, driven in. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Neymar. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And a header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! That's another chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Lille find a position of real strength now.
Indicated.
And now they can clear their lines. Zielinski. And here's Messi. And it's Albert Ferrer. And that is expertly dealt with. Azar. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Lille are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So we're underway for the second half. And it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. And he's worked it through. He's found a way through. There's the shot! And no mistake. They are playing them off the park. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Just about within shooting range. Goes for the shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Zielinski. Zielinski! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Darwin. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vitinha. Rower Reds can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pinches it off him. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! And he steered it beyond the post. Lille with the corner, they're first. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Neymar. Cafu. Almost an hour gone. And it's Shevchenko. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Dijk. It's Kimmich. And here's Nunez. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Urawa Reds have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
Somewhat off target. Darwin. And that's been one straight back. That has been slung wide. And this is Neymar. Oh, super ball. Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And here's Shevchenko. He's in a great position here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Urawa Reds seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That's it.
Shot, surely! No, it's wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Shevchenko. Number 15, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 10.
And it's Neymar.
Number 32.
Oh, it's DiMarco.
DiMarco.
In by DiMarco. Oh, well played, well played. And he's let fly. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Number 22, Zielinski. Coming on to replace him is number 4, McAllister.
Might want to be careful there.
75 minutes played. And this is Rooney.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance! Mbappe finds himself offside. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Urawa Reds are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
And he's being shifted off it. Kimmich. Neymar. He's gone for goal. Off the post. Cafu. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe. Can he finish? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Quality ball. And here's Vitinha. Can he get onto this? Picked out brilliant. And a chance! And he's stuck it away. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 23.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Nunez knocks it out wide, and he's quick to return it. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Neymar! And that's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rooney. Kimmich. Adriano. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! It's anyone's ball now. Keeper always had the measure of that. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he can clear it away. Now it's Darwin. That's going wide left. Very nicely done. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And the keeper gets his hands on it. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Lille pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Lille.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull.
It's Rooney! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Lille have their opener. It is a goal of... That's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Messi is standing over this one.
It's always nice to get an early sighter, and even better.
Messi! Lille with the corner, they're first. He leaps for it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Has to go back. He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Lille have their second corner now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now that's well seen too. Now that looks a decent ball. This looks... Oh, shooting chance! Lille leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. McAllister now looking to orchestrate a counter. He has found the way through. Tries to pass it through. It's a good ball out wide. And this is Lewandowski. And he's gone long.
Manchester United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Kane clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. He's having a hit! And that's another fine save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Pacho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Forced to go back. And a chance! Wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Now it's Messi. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! Gabriel knocks it into space.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Kadiolu.
Oh, really well played.
Kadiolu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Looking tidy in possession here. Rizal. Lee Kang-in. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Xavi Alonso. And this is Messi. Now it's Rooney. And here's Lewandowski. Koundé. Koundé makes a move down the right. McAllister. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And they're quick to get it back. That's tidy. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's McAllister. And here's Rooney. That's very neat. And the finish! He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Lee Kang-in. And here's Gerrard. Gerrard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball.
Lee Kang-in really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kadiolu wins the duel this time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rizal is onto this. And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Lille just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. Away we go again. Lille currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Tacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! And a neat finish! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's McAllister. This is a promising build-up. Out towards the flank. Tacho cuts it out.
Lille really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Rizal. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. Lee Kang-in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gerrard. Rizal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass is just off target. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Hernandez. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lee Kang-in. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Good read, needed to be. Messi looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Koundé. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Rizal, he's found a way through.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries one from range! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Rizal. Xabi Alonso simply refused to be outdone there. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Lee Kang-in, substitution for Manchester United. Number 24, Terooos. Number 8, Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 23, Shevchenko. Number 13, Vitinha.
So we have movement on both benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
The final 5 minutes. Ferran Torres. This might spell danger.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And this is Neymar. Rizal. Now that's a fine challenge. No, he's not getting past him there. Threads one in. Now it's Shevchenko. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Adams. Oh, important interception. The end. Time is up. Lille did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. The end of the game.
This is
Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Lille desperate for a win that will take them to safety. Some are already finding it too much to bear. It is cruel, but it is compelling. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Lille with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The referee's awarded a free kick. Marquinhos has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Now it's Yamal. He's dealt with that really well. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Rooney, looking for the run. Chance! Goal! Lille! be it the big moment, his moment, the moment of utter relief. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And a chance! And yes, it's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, good effort! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Yamal. And here's Dembele. Threads one in. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, whatever about the intent in that or not, you really shouldn't be making the situation any worse.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Dembele! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Lille look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Mbappe. Vitinha. Shot at goal! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
A case now of shoots! And he's stuck it away! They are purring, truly purring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demande toute votre attention. Un petit garçon avec un sac à dos vert s'est perdu dans la foule. Ses parents sont priés de se manifester auprès d'un de nos stadiers.
Lille are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile,
and he shoots!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And he's running through. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But
that's clear cut. It's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a promising position. Great challenge, timed to perfection. And we have our very first corner. Gerrard with the short one. And this is Gerrard. He's had a shot! Lille are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a good foray he's making. Searching pass he's played there. It's Bale! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught, and again! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
It's a good foot in there. There's a sharp little ball here. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Yamal! And that's a good finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Brahim Diaz! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Gerrard goes short. This looks promising. And the shot! Goal! Sporting! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Yamal! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, and they're quick to press. Oh, what a mistake! Always goal side. The referee has given a corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Szoboszlai providing an outlet on that flank. Terrific effort! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Lille finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a good foot in there. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Shevchenko chasing after it. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Szoboszlai does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fofana. And here's Pavoletti. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Messi. Vitinha. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Messi. Real chance! Oh, good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Well, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
And the return pass. It's an early cross. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Yamal. McAllister! Yamal will not want to lose out here. Terrific effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Zanetti. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, great leap! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Seedorf. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. So it is still 0-0. Neuer. Shot could be on. Yamal. Oh, they could break here. Not the most accurate pass. Kimmich. Annecy claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Now it's Hullet. Lille have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Yamal. Neymar. Plenty to aim at here. And the shots! Goal! Lille! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it.
Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Seedorf picks it up from the goal kick. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Neymar. McAllister. Can he finish? And a neat finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Lille are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Now it's Hazard. Lille looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. This looks promising. It's chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Nunez. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Nunez. Tries to play it through. Nedved. He's rising! And it's in! A goal at a really telling moment. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. The defence let themselves down by not picking him up. I think the boss won't be amused.
Annecy cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And here's Neymar. And this is Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. He leaps for it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that is the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Lille ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Hauser did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Now it's Yamal. Rizal. That has been swung wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he has kept it out somehow.
Rizal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar! No, not the best of headers. Yamal. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. It's Hernandez. McAllister. And this is Hazard. Now the chance, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Zanetti finding himself in space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Koundé could move up a gear here. Annecy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that's...
Great chance! So their fourth corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Annecy are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Nunez. Seedorf. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Seedorf actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Annecy have their third corner. Lille have the chance to go the other way.
Changement pour Lille, le numéro 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Hazard. À leur place, le numéro 8, le numéro 6, Rounet.
Now it's Yamal. Rizal is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Lille perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's a good spell of possession, this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Decent chance! The referee's awarded a free kick.
Changement pour Lille. le numéro 24.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Two
numéro
changes here, and both in the back line.
Le numéro
Well, it's quite a
26.
change in tactics and approach.
Changement.
It's now just about trying to see this one out.
That is good progress on the left. Look at the space here. It's Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lovely bit of skill. And he's gone backward here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Lille are looking to break at pace. Rooney.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Marcelo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's very neat. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Lille can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. McAllister. And Rizal. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a nicely shaped ball.
And Essie really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nedved looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nesta. Zanetti. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Pullet. Xabi Alonso does well to get it back. And that will be it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always...